Go ahead.
So my name is Mercedes Chase, and I chose Rhonda Holybear as my Native American artist. She is a doll artist. Rhonda Holybear comes from the Cheyenne River Sioux tribe in South Dakota, but she grew up in Chicago, like most of her life. Shuaka Yutami sees the horse's woman is her Lakota name. She creates dolls that resemble Native Americans. These are made out of fabric, and I believe that's horsehair. All the dolls she creates are handmade and very time consuming. She makes all the beadwork and clothing by herself. And as you can see, yeah, it's a little blurry, but that's a lot of detail, like the jingles, details on the moccasins, the beadwork. During the 2021 Santa Fe Indian Market, this was voted best of the show from the Southwestern Association of Indian Arts. She used 32 different art forms to create this, like porcupine quills, feathers, colorful micro beads that are really tiny, like hard to see. And this is a video of that previous slide.
So this is Rhonda Holybear's Lakota Honor. It's really her magnum opus. It's a piece that she worked on for over 12 years. One of the most apparent techniques is the beadwork. Rhonda uses chuck beads that are some of the smallest beads in the world. At the back of her belt, she has a beaded dagger sheath. Inside that sheath is a tiny little knife with a sharp edge that Rhonda actually made by hand. You can pull it out. At the bottom of the bag here, a red and yellow portion where she uses micro quill work. This is porcupine quills that she's actually dyed and then wrapped around the leather. Rhonda actually grew up here in Chicago and considers herself a Chicago artist. So for us to be able to bring this work to the museum and exhibit it here is really meaningful.
Yeah, so those beads are super tight. And Rhonda made these dolls in tribute to her grandmother. Her grandmother inspired her to make all these dolls. She showed her how to sew, how to bead, and told her stories about the dolls she made. This is a little video about her.
I'm Rhonda Holybear, and I am a Lakota doll artist.
I have always been an artist.
Well, I always loved dolls when I was a little girl. I liked to play a lot when I was little, and that's all I wanted to do was play.
When I was about 11 or 12, my mom was telling me that I was getting too big for dolls and that I was growing up now. And I remember getting really, really upset about that and thinking, like, I'm never, ever going to quit playing with dolls. Never. And so I haven't stopped either.
For me, dolls were a really great way to learn about the culture.
When I first started out, they kind of mimicked the old dolls of the past where they were like a stuffed buckskin. But as I began to evolve and do a little bit more research, I wanted to talk more about our people being more like a family. And so I incorporated the carving of wood, that we're rooted in the earth and that, our family branches out.
And these are some of her pieces she made. She used clay and wood, so it's a mixture of everything.
Oh, because she's the one that played in the clay as a little girl and went to the dump to get supplies. Like when we lived in little towns, the
Yeah.
dump always had supplies.
These are some more. This purple one, it's a ghost dance from like the Navajo Nation, I believe. But I like that one the most. And these are my Works Cited.